And so when you said to me, it's your obligation to vote, and I don't care who you vote for,
Yeah, but we
I've always voted after that.
It's a privilege to be an American citizen and do your duty to your country. Vote. Yeah. Vote for any damn body it is. But it's America. In Russia, you don't have this privilege. Romania don't have the privilege to vote for any damn body. You know, you could vote for the damn horse on the street if you wanted to. Yeah.
I think I trust the horse more than a politician, but we get the message. First thing everybody I think remembers where they were when they first heard of Pearl Harbor. I was good.
At Pearl Harbor, I was home.
Yeah, did you hear on the radio?
From the NBC newsroom in New York, President Roosevelt said in a statement today that the Japanese have attacked Pearl Harbor, Hawaii.
And what did you think when you heard about Pearl Harbor?
Nothing particular. Just like the no good bastard Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor. Probably, if I know me, that's what I said.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. And what did you get drafted? Did you get enlisted?
I got drafted.
Okay. And how old were you?
22.
You were 22. And where did you go to boot camp?
No, in Georgia, around Macon, Georgia, Camp Wheeler.
Camp Wheeler.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how was boot camp? Was it tough?
What would happen? I'm a 19-year-old kid. What the hell do I know?
Fair enough. Fair enough. And after boot camp, did you go straight to England?
No, I stood in New Jersey. Well, yeah, I stood in New Jersey, Camp Kilmer, for a while, and then we were shipped off to England.
Okay. And how did you see any combat before D-Day, or was that your first?
No, that's my first experience.
Okay.
D-Day.
D-Day. Yeah. I was going to ask you, what beach were you assigned to attack? Was it Omaha?
Omaha. Coming on the beach.
Oh, yeah.
In we come off the main mothership 510 off the cargo nets into the little craft that held, not 40. They held a squad, about 30 people. And the front ramp goes down like this.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Up here, the Germans had a machine gun nest. They're very efficient. They're extremely efficient in Germany. They were out as soldiers there. And when the ramp went down, they killed almost every goddamn buddy that came off. When I came off, I was dropped off in water about up to here. And God bless their poor souls. They were floating in the water, American soldiers. Terrible. Okay, let me tell you, it's a soldier's duty. Any soldier, any damn army, is kill or be killed.
Yeah.
That's your only alternative there are. Okay? That's all there is. By then, Germany knew they were losing the war. They knew it. And a German major, and he decided, had a canine dog with him, and he decided, if I stay here, I'll get killed. Finally, so why don't I give myself up? I'm an officer. I know the Americans will treat me very fine as an officer. So he gave himself up to me. Don't ask me why he picked me. I don't know the answer to that one. I took it to my company commander, Lieutenant Harris, and he says to me, I was a corporal at that time. He says, Corporal, take him back to company quarters. They needed him. As God is my judge, I says, they're back there like 2 miles. the hell with him. I'm not going to take him back there. I'll just kill him and go back to hell with it. And he says to me, no. He read my mind. He read my mind. And he says, you take him back to company quarters. So, okay, I took him back to company quarters. But then he had this canine dog. Name I don't know, but I named him Bosch, which is German. Is all it is. So, we lived, you don't understand foxholes.
Yep, sure do.
Okay, so I had this dog with me, Bosch, and me were in the foxholes. Okay, and then it was still in hedgerow. No, we'd just gotten out of hedgerow country. And as God is my witness, there was a little girl, 12 years old, who was the same age as my baby sister, which she hates me to call her baby sister, but she is my baby sister. She was administering first aid. I call her the bravest young lady I knew. And she would crawl out in a battlefield and administer first aid. She came back to my company. Don't ask me how. And my lieutenant said to me, Corporal, protect this young lady. Because I know it can happen with a bunch of wild GIs in there, and she says, she's under your protection. You protect her. So, I had the dog Bosch. I had this young French girl who was 12 or 13 years old at the time, sleeping with me in a damn foxhole, okay? I protect her. I would have killed anybody trying to molest her or anything. I mean, that's a soldier's mentality at that time. And I'll never forget this. I took the dog with me in a sub pen underneath. And a German nurse says to me in German, the Hund, a Raus. This is a hospital, not for hunts. Okay? And I didn't take offense to it, because, I mean, she was right. The dog didn't belong in a hospital. You know, I know that, yeah. Okay, and so then we continued on to Germany. Just inside Germany, I can't even remember the name of the damn small town. It was in a freaking forest, okay? I was setting up booby traps. You know what booby traps are?
Mm-hmm.
I was setting one up, and the goddamn thing misfired and blew my hands off, okay? Now, God, all I can say is, God, when I looked down, I could see my body. I can't answer these things. I could see my body floating like on the ground. And I kept saying, am I hollering? I felt no pain. There was no pain or anything. And I know it, and you knew in the lines. I said, am I hollering? Because sometimes you don't know what the hell you're doing. Because if you hollered, you draw fire on your position, wherever the hell you're at. And they said, no, you're all right. So the medics finally came. They put me on a stretcher. With nice moonlight out there. They're lost. They're lost. And they say the last thing they can. I can look up at the stars. Don't ask me. I can look at the stars all day, and by looking at the stars, I can tell them which direction to go in. These things are unexplainable. Unless you want to bring religion in it and God in it, it's a different thing. But otherwise, it's unexplainable. So I suppose, after that, since they blew my hands off, I suppose they kept me on morphine for pain. Probably did. And that was on October 19, 1942. I was you see MASH, No Field Hospital?
Yep.
That's probably what the hell it was. When I woke up, Nina can bear it, well, she wasn't there, she can't do that. But I says, what day is this? And the nurse says, this is October the 24th. And I said very distinctly, and said very strong in my mind, today is my birthday. As far as I'm concerned, it was a gift from God. That's all. And after that, just regular routine nursing care on there. Yeah. Till they finally shipped me home to the States. I went from France, field hospital, to one in England, to one in Ohio, Carl General Hospital in Ohio, to recuperate. Yeah. Yeah. I had a brother, 19 years old. He was killed in the Italian campaign. This has bothered me a little bit. And my dear mother, to see me walk in without any hands or any goddamn thing else, and she just lost her youngest son in the Italian campaign. And I can only imagine what she felt. I can only imagine what a mother can feel. I don't know that. Yeah, but that went to pass. Yeah. That's all I can tell you.
There's just one more thing, Aaron. It was really, I always remember you saying to me about voting and how important it is. Could you repeat that? How you feel about voting?
How what?
Voting.
Oh, it's an obligation. My brother was only 19 years old. He fought for and died for his country, and he never got a chance to vote. It's my obligation to myself and my country to vote. Very, very important if we want to keep this country as a free country. But you can ask me, do you feel bad about losing your arms? And I can honestly say, no. Oh, I know they're gone, I know that part, but does it bother you? Not really that much. Really, it doesn't. Because I seem to have this ability to adjust. And I've had Nancy, Nina, Anna, always around me. Okay? No, we don't have any problems at all. No.
You're so courageous, and you didn't let your disabilities or your injuries, you didn't let it hold you back. You just took it in stride. And if you have any sort of advice for somebody who has the same, because there's guys who come back from Iraq and guys who come back from all
I have
these
no
things.
advice to give anybody.
Okay.
It's something every individual has to do it their way. I have no advice. All right.
That was fantastic, Aaron. So.
Would you like some coffee, please?
Yeah, I'll have a little coffee. You want some coffee or tea?